Hello, everyone. Welcome to Right Away, presented by Freestyle Repertory Theater and Synergy Theater. It's a show, it's a jam, it's the best of both worlds. Please welcome your hosts tonight, Michael Durkin and Laura Valby.
Hey!
Hello, everybody. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Right Away. My name is Laura Valby. I am a company member of Freestyle Repertory Theater here in New York City.
And I am Michael Durkin. I am the executive director of Freestyle Repertory Theater here in New York City.
That's right. Tonight's show, Right Away, is a co-production between Freestyle Repertory Theater as well as Synergy Theater out in Walnut Creek, California. I don't think I'm pointing the right way, but I don't know which way your screen is, so maybe I'm pointing the right way. We are two companies divided by a continent, but of course we are united in the belief that improvisation is an important theatrical art form.
Listen, here's what I got to say about tonight already. I'm so impressed with so many people are here for the first time. And I applaud your courage and your exploration of what's going on the internet. And I hope that we have a good time tonight. I think we will. Miss Laura and we're going to have a good time with you guys. We have been doing this now for 2.5 years. We have reconnected with people, artists that we hadn't worked with for the last 20 years. And now we're back working together again, and that's delightful. And what is also delightful is that there's an audience of people who have come and watched and participated. And as I say tonight, some new people, and it just fills my heart with glee. So I am so happy that we're here and you're here. And I think let's just have a good time. Right, Phelps?
Absolutely. Let's have a good time. Let's talk a little bit of business. Let's make sure that Lauren and everyone else knows how this works and what is going on. Here is how the show works. All right. We have 5 playwrights tonight, and those 5 playwrights will have 45 minutes to write a brand spanking new play based on a suggestion from you, the audience.
Now, while they're off writing, everybody in the audience, and once again, that's you guys, wonderful guys there. You're going to be invited to play along and have some improv writing games with both Laura and I. You may want to use a piece of paper and a pencil. It depends upon how dexterous you are on the laptop. After each game, we'll read some of the stuff that you guys have written as much as we can with the 45 minutes we have. And here's what I encourage you. I encourage you not to self-edit. I encourage you to just write it down, let it go, see what happens. We're all doing it at the same time. And we'll see
It's a jam.
It's a jam. It's a jam. After 45 minutes, the playwrights will return and they will present the world premiere of the 5 plays that they will have written.
That's exactly right. And before we introduce tonight's playwrights, we have just a few other things to go over. So for those of you who are participating live via Zoom, we ask that you keep yourself muted and your video off for now. Wink, wink. In a few minutes, though, when we start the writing jam, we'll invite you to turn your video back on. And of course, we would love it if you would do that at that time. Gotta let you know that the show is streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. So when your video is on, you may be seen by more people than are here right now. So, if you need to stay anonymous for some reason, fine, go ahead, keep it off. But we very much encourage you to join on the screen. We can see you, even though it's virtual, we'll be able to connect a little bit better that way. And visually support each other, exactly, applaud each other. So that just adds to the fun of the show. And lastly, we invite you to open up your chat feature. So this is going to be somewhere in the bottom of your screen, a little thing that says chat. If you click on that and open it up, this is how the playwrights will be getting suggestions from you. So they'll ask you for something, and then the way to give a suggestion will be to type it into that chat. So to get that open right there. And that's how we'll inspire playwrights.
Are you saying we got playwrights here?
I have this I have this inkling, this feeling that it's
I
not
am
just you and me.
I am stunned. I am stunned.
Yeah.
Well, I know at least one playwright is here.
Oh, really?
She is the co-director of MOPCO Improv Theater in Schenectady, New York.
Mhm.
MOPCO, which has been voted the Capital Region's best in comedy for 3 years in a row. And back when she was with us here at Freestyle Rep, she developed an improv format called Spontaneous Broadway, a completely improvised 2-act musical, which is now thriving in many improvisational companies throughout the world. She is also the author of Training to Imagine, Practical Improvisational Theater Techniques to Enhance Communication, Creativity, Leadership, and Learning. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Miss Kat Hoppett. Miss Hoppett, how nice to see you.
Lovely to see you guys.
Yeah. Everything good there? You're all prepared for Thursday? You're not gonna cook, I understand. You're gonna go eat somebody else's food?
I am going to my cousins who are better cooks than I am, even though they have a baby. How's that?
All right.
You
baby?
you eat up the baby.
They have a newborn and I'm making them cook.
All right, Kat, thanks very much for being with us. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, next up, we would like to introduce the artistic director of Freestyle Repertory Theater. And currently, she is so busy doing improv with about 200 New York City public school children. She also directs scripted plays for adults in New York City. And her latest play, 007, received a reading last month in Right Away, because that's what we do in the show. Woohoo! Please help me welcome Miss Laura Livingston.
Hello,
Laura
Miss
Livingston.
Hello, Miss Livingston.
How are all of those school children these days? Are you keeping them in line, in improv line?
I may never go into a classroom without a mask on again. I have never been healthier teaching school kids. Yeah.
Honest to God.
So many germs. So many germs.
I can't believe I used to get on the subway without complete surgical gear.
Really. That's the way to do it. That's the way you should do it for the rest of your time here in New York City.
I may do that.
Good
In
to
fact,
see you.
I'm going to mask up just to write here.
There you go. Next is a gentleman who has written the plays Months on End, Somewhere in Between, The Dunes, Life is Short, and the collection Choosing Sides. He is a 6-time Heidelman Award finalist and received the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival's Award for Excellence in Playwriting. What the hell is he doing with us here? I don't know. He has also edited 2 volumes of previously unpublished plays by Pulitzer Prize winner William Inge. Please welcome Craig Pospisil. Oh, there he is. Hey, Craig, how you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Hey.
I'm well.
Good.
And my 8-year-old daughter was one of the school children that
One of the
Laura
germy
taught.
school children.
One of the germy school children before everybody masked up.
How old is she now?
He's 8. He's 8.
Okay.
Just turned 8.
So it wasn't too long ago
Third
that
grade.
we had her.
Yeah, just a couple of years. I think you had her in kindergarten, I think. Or no, first grade.
All right.
First grade.
All right. She was good. And we hope
You have
that
to say.
you are as good, Mr. Pospisil.
I'll give it my best shot.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see Craig in just a bit.
Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, we would like to introduce our next playwright who, as part of a writing team with a Theater Sports New York alum, Sam Johnson, this playwright has written for a number of TV shows, including Beavis and Butthead, News Radio, Frasier, How I Met Your Mother, Hot in Cleveland, and What We Do in the Shadows. He has received 3 Primetime Emmy Award nominations, and he also teaches TV writing and USC. Again, I don't know what this guy's doing here, but please help me welcome Chris Marcel.
Hey, Chris.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I hope I said that right.
Work. That's what I'm doing here.
It's good to have you. It's always good to have you guys here.
Oh yeah.
All right, and it's going to be a gentle Thanksgiving for you as well. I think
Yes.
we talked about it.
Just just me and the immediate family. In
Excellent.
years past, we've had like 25 people out in our backyard here in LA.
Do you cook?
I cook. I mean, for when we have a lot of people cook. But yes, I sort of
All right.
scamper nervously around the kitchen.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Chris, good to have you here.
Good to be
Yes,
here.
so excited to be here. Thank you so much, Chris.
And lastly, a good friend of ours recently performed in Sam Shepard's True West in North Hollywood. Critics call that production tense and viciously smart. 2 months ago, she directed Normal Noises, an evening of her short plays at the Group Rep in Los Angeles. And last month, 2 of her one-acts were presented in Theater West's West Fest. She's got a background in improv, has performed theater sports in Los Angeles. She performed at the Pulp Playhouse, Galorama, Brain Trust, lots of other improv companies, including, God love her, with us here in New York City and Freestyle Rep. Please welcome Clara Rodriguez. Hey, Miss Rodriguez. So here's my question that I wanted to ask last week and didn't. I know I saw True West with
Oh, no, was that me?
yeah. Is it me? It's me.
Oh, was it
with,
you? I don't know. Darn it.
Malkovich. Malkovich and Gary Sinise.
Yeah.
It was a great play. And I thought it was only a two-hander. Did you guys do any gender changing?
No, what you failed to mention is that I played a small part. I played the mom who comes in at the end.
I didn't see. I thought for sure if they
There's
changed
also
it,
another guy who's
you could have done Malkovich's role. I know you could have.
oh sure, yeah. Sure.
It would have been great. All right, listen, good to have you here, Clara. And should we get everybody else back on? Let's
Yes,
get everybody else back on. All you crazy playwrights who are with us tonight.
Absolutely.
So here's the deal, I think, at the moment. This is when we'd like you all to turn your chat feature on, which is right there in the middle of your screen down there. Turn it on chat because each of the playwrights is going to ask you for a suggestion to kind of kickstart their play. And when they do, if you've got an idea, we'd like you to write it in the chat. So I think we're going to go in the order, Ms. Valpy, in the same way that we introduce people.
I see you, Laura Livingston. Yeah, absolutely. So
that would be Kat.
That would be Kat. And what I will say for the moment, let's have just the playwrights on screen, and then audience, go ahead and turn your cameras off again, just for now, so we can focus on the suggestions, and then we'll bring you guys back very soon, very, very soon. Kat, what would you like tonight for your suggestion?
Could I have some kind of dilemma, something that you might have to figure out or be weighing, some kind of a decision or dilemma that someone might have to make?
Here we go. Turkey. I'm sorry.
Your tofu, pet adoption. Yes, these are good. Keep them coming.
Dilemma, people, dilemma.
My dilemma right now is to pick one of these or to wait and see if there are others. Who to invite to dinner?
Oh.
Failed promotion, whether to send Christmas cards. Excellent. During world hunger, buying Twitter. Divorce or open marriage.
These are
one at Thanksgiving.
What do you got?
I'm going to go. Yes, these are so good. I will go with whether or not to send Christmas cards. Thank you very much.
Excellent. All right, Laura Livingston, what would you like tonight?
I'm sorry, I'm still reading these. To be or not, who to include in the will. I'm going to go simple.
Wake up well.
Just give me a setting.
A setting.
Yeah.
Lovely setting. Oh, let me just say a provocative setting.
China, Oriental food market, a gladiatorial arena,
Oh.
cockpit of an airplane, Planet Fitness, Burning Man. I would have no idea, which might be fun. Oh man, here they come. A deserted house, a lightning booth.
Lighting?
Mother and
Lightning?
son on a park bench who hate each other. Oh man, these are too fast. I gotta grab something. I'm getting all right.
Go with one of these.
I know they're just scrolling up so fast. I can't.
I know they're great.
All right, I'm gonna take an igloo because I can't see the ones at the top that came in.
Okay, because you could
And also
scroll
could-
back up if you wanted to,
Yeah.
but
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Going with
All right.
igloo. Thank you,
Amazing.
everybody.
Amazing. Amazing. All right. I believe Craig Pospisil is the next on the docket. What would you like?
Okay, well, I'm a little afraid seeing all those now because I was also going to ask for a setting or location,
Yeah,
and
that was
but
fine.
I'll add in an object as well. So a location and an object.
and I think
Alone in an igloo, a bomb.
I think you could feel free to grab any of those other ones
Passport.
that came through.
Yeah, for sure.
Scepter, magic marker. I'm going to take the bomb. And let's see, I'm kind of looking back.
There were some dandies back there,
New
weren't there?
ones. Thermometer.
Boomy!
I guess I will go back to the freezer section. That's
The freezer section?
Excellent. All
All
right. Next
right.
up, Chris, what would you like tonight?
I would like to, as a suggestion, is something you bought this weekend.
Something you bought this weekend.
Yes,
Okay.
bought or purchased.
Oh, someone says frozen turkey, dog shampoo, a mace, goat gouda, a dog jacket, cloth
People are doing their
napkins.
grocery shopping.
Yeah, really. Cloth
I'm gonna
napkins,
take
6
yarn.
frappes. Yarn. There you
Yarn?
go. Great. Mhm.
Okay.
Just because I like saying it, so I'm going to like hearing it said.
It's a great
Nice.
word. It's a great
It
word.
is a great word. Last but not least, Clara Rodriguez, what would you like for your inspiration tonight?
Could I please have a bunch of stuff? Just write the whole thing for me. I have an adjective, a noun, and a book genre.
Whew,
Adjective, noun, and book
he's
genre.
going for it. I love it.
All right.
What do we
We don't
got?
have to worry.
Let's see. I got to move this so I can see it better.
Well,
Romance, turgid ardor. I can't even. Tall book, mystery. Tiny pig, bodice ripper. What? Or
That would be a good password.
Kafkaesque bath, fluffy bookshelf, young fiction. Giant, round, seedy, mouse, horror, fantasy, eldritch, abomination. They're amazing.
Did
These-
one jump out at you, Claire?
They all do. They're so good. I'll do turgid because I like that word, and pig. And there's a pig one, I think.
Yeah.
And maybe a bodice ripper.
Bodice
Bodice
ripper.
ripper. Is that a book genre? I think that's what that
I
is.
think it is.
Yeah,
Like a
definitely.
romance.
yeah, I think so.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent. All right.
Amazing.
Well, listen.
It could be a bodice ripper might be an object that somebody bought this weekend.
Maybe, yeah, that could have been. All right,
That's
before
right.
we move on, let's do a real quick recap because that was like so much so fast. So real quick. Kat, what was your suggestion?
Whether or not to send Christmas cards.
Laura Livingston.
I got an igloo, and then as other people were getting their suggestions, I saw igloo with a chopstick and also alone in an igloo. So I think alone in an igloo with a chopstick.
Awesome. Craig Pospisil.
I have a freezer section and a bong.
Chris Marcel.
Yarn.
Clara Rodriguez.
I have turgid pig, Bodice Ripper.
Yeah.
Awesome. Woo.
All right. All right. Our good friends, the playwrights, you have, in a few moments, we're going to send you away for 45 minutes.
Mhm.
All
I'm
right.
setting a timer.
Now keep an eye out for your texts, because we're going to be sending you time reminders. And also, this wacky bunch that are with us tonight, and this should be a great jam. We're also going to send you some stuff from them as well. So just
Ooh.
be ready to have your phones ready, okay?
Mhm.
So without
Remember,
any
whatever you write will be right.
it's always great. It's
Right.
we all know that. So listen, have a grand time. And
Yeah.
if you are right, if you are correct, if you are ready, here's what we say. On your marks,
Marks,
get set,
get set,
right
away.
away.
All right, I'm starting my timer. There it goes. See?
Oh, I gotta do that too. All right, okay. All right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Hopefully they are turning their video and their sound off so that, we're not interrupting their writing process too much. And they're tuning us out. But now, audience, we welcome you to turn your video on and wave hello. This is the part where we really want to see you. And now
Come on back. Come on back.
Yay.
How nice. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh.
You guys were hot. There's no doubt about it. You guys were hot.
Oh my
with
gosh,
this.
they are so on it. They are so on all of the suggestions and everything.
I hope we can control them. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know. Look
Right.
at these guys. I will quickly remind everybody that it's a great idea to have some paper and a pen or pencil because this is going to be a writing jam. You're not going to have time to go screen to screen and type it out. Just, it's going to be quick and messy. Also, another quick reminder, we are streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're busy burying a body or otherwise up to no good, keep your video off. You are welcome to participate anonymously. Otherwise, please do join us on the screen for the jam because we do enjoy this so much, seeing your faces.
If you move your cursor, of course, up to the upper right, you can choose. You have some options on how your window looks, but I think most of you are kind of adept at this now. There's gallery view, there's a speaker view, and you can choose whatever option you want to, and whenever you want to. It has no effect on the rest of us. We will all remain with the views that we have chosen.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's start the jam. Remember, improv is all about being spontaneous and supporting each other's creativity. And if you've never done improv before, I have just told you the secret of the art form. It can be boiled down to 2 rules. Say yes and make your partner look good. So when you're writing, we encourage you to say yes to your first idea and just go with it. All ideas are good at this point. Just don't bother critiquing yourself as you're writing. And then after each game, we'll ask for volunteers to read. So do it. Volunteer to read without deciding if it's any good. And when others are reading, we ask that you keep your video on as well so that they can see your friendly faces. That's a way to support each other. And frankly, it helps Mike and I keep on you guys while you guys are writing too. So, all right, here we go. All right. So yeah, Mike and I have planned a few writing jam games for the evening. And let's just jump in. I hope you have your paper and your pencil. And since we are in playwright mode, we thought it would be really fun. In fact, I'm going to grab my little buddy right over here. This is my little buddy Shakespeare. Shakespeare, the playwright. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. Shakespeare, he needs some help tonight. He's writing a new play, and all he can think of are these very, boring sentences. So what we're going to ask you to do is to translate some boring sentences into Shakespeare-ese, if you will. So I'll do a quick example. I'm going to say a sentence, and Mike is just going to,
All
on the
right, all
spot,
right, all right.
because it
Don't-
doesn't matter, and we're all just gonna go for
Don't
it.
shoot, don't edit. Okay,
That's right. Don't edit. That's right.
I'm
On the
ready.
spot, he's going to translate that sentence into Shakespearean. All right, here's your sentence.
I gotta
Mike.
tell you, Lauren
Yeah.
intimidates me now. I'm intimidated by Lauren because he's quite an actor, but okay, here we go.
All right. All right. Here's your sentence. My shoes are too tight.
See upon my appendage, thy leather stretch across my bones and screw to me, thy heels and toes and rip my soul.
Ooh, soul. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
buy
gosh,
it.
amazing.
Lauren, you buy that? You buy that, Lauren? I don't know if
Totally
you're
buy
doing
it.
that.
Totally buy it. All right.
Sure,
So
yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
okay, all right, all
A
right.
bit overdone.
That's
just me.
What? What? All right, writers, get your pens or pencils, get your paper. Here is your first sentence to translate into Shakespearean. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I shouldn't give everybody too much time, right? All right, next sentence. It's all right, you
Oh,
can stop where you are if you
okay.
like. Sure, it's fine. That was a big meal. You can spend more time on your first one if you want. I'm just gonna throw some more
Okay.
out.
That was a big meal. Yeah, okay. Why are you on me?
No, we're on everybody.
Okay, good.
We're on everybody.
Okay. I was just looking at me. Okay.
All right, here's the next one. Again, spend more time on what you're on if you want, if you're, but here's some more. Where did I leave my glasses? And I'll just do one more after that. All right, last one coming at you. And this is great. You guys are going for it, just warming up. This is awesome. Last one. It is hot.
It is hot. Well, what do you think?
I think I'm getting really excited to hear
I am too.
some of these translations.
I am too.
But I will also show our timer at the moment.
All right. Now this is serious.
This is serious.
Yeah, we can't have all this fun.
Yeah.
We do
We have
need to.
Yeah, we have serious business. So, writers, as you're finishing up your translation, here's the deal. Our playwrights that we have sent off, we're not going to just let them have that one suggestion and go on their own. Oh, no. We would like to, continue to inspire them throughout the show. So we will ask you guys for some suggestions throughout this time. Text it to the playwrights, and then they have to incorporate it into the play that they are writing. The first one will come up. I'll send it at about 35 minutes left, which is 1 minute from now. So
So once
before we,
again, yeah,
Yeah.
get those chats open.
yep, get your chat open. So before we hear some Shakespeare translations, let's send a suggestion to the playwrights. Let's send them a line of dialogue. And you know what? If it happens to be something you just wrote, that's okay too.
Just so
there's
just so you new guys know that this line of dialogue that we get from you right now, each one of those playwrights is going to have to incorporate that into their play, into their writing as they hear it. So how about in that chat? How about writing some
Yep.
a line of dialogue? Nothing, whatever. Yes, you knew exactly what you were doing. See,
Nice.
I totally
Yeah.
misunderstood that. These are the kind of,
These are
these are exactly the
These are
kinds
great.
of left-hand turns that we throw these guys
Yeah.
in the middle.
It's time to
Time to
dance.
dance. Also,
May our eyes meet upon the dawning of the morrow.
Oh,
So
oh,
Shakespearean. I love
I
it.
tell you, that Malt, he's a
Oh
sensitivity.
man, that's good. How the hell did I let you do this to me? Oh God, these are good. All right, which one should we send? Durgan, I gotta send it to him. So which one?
All right,
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna go with Chris Susie. I'm gonna go with I totally misunderstood that.
All right, very good.
All right, and we'll
We're
see
letting them
what
off easy, not doing the
what they-
Shakespeare one, but that's good. We'll be harder on them later.
We'll be harder on them later.
Yeah.
Now let's once again listen to some of these wonderful Shakespearean moments that we've created. Would anybody like to offer to read, or shall I just start pointing at people and force you to? Malk is always ready to do a little bit of reading. I know that. Chris, are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
Chris, can you, Valps, can you remind us of the
Yeah.
prompt you gave?
Got you. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Upon the dawning of the new day, I shall look upon thee with these jelly-filled orbs within their socket.
That was a big meal.
Within my stomach does dwell the 24 nuggets of fowl.
Yes. Where did I leave my glasses?
To what infernal plane hath my spectacles gone hence?
And finally, it is hot.
By the fires of Hades does my derriere find itself drowned in the sweat of ages.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
What a
Excellent.
hoot. Who
So
else? Who
good.
else? Raise their hands. All right, Lauren, let's go with it. Valps, do your thing.
I'll see you tomorrow.
'Twill be morn till mine eyes grace again your face.
Excellent. That was a big meal.
Belly's full. What's for tea?
Where did I leave my glasses?
Mine eyes were upon the sill.
It is hot.
Sweat me, Mum. Roll over.
Excellent performance as well as the writing. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Did you say that I did mine overboard a little bit?
Yeah, well, yeah, well, we'll
Yeah,
go back
Oh,
on that. You know,
yeah. Listen, I have
it's
the
in the
ability to-
record. You know,
I can turn your camera off at any time over here.
yeah,
I just
I
want you
can.
to know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Ladies, anybody?
Well, I just did two, the first two.
Let's hear a little.
Wonderful. Let's go for it. The first one. I'll see you tomorrow.
The morning sun awaits my naked eye to fall upon your graceful being.
Oh, wonderful.
Aw.
That was a big meal.
Oh, my bulbous mid-body protrusion seeks to stretch my torso into infinity.
Ooh.
Excellent.
That's
Excellent. Thank
That's
you.
exact. I'm going to be thinking of that, Christina, when I pushed myself away from the Thanksgiving Day table.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
etc.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mary Love, you up for it?
Yeah, sorry, I lost power, but I have a couple, just a couple.
Excellent. Which ones? I
Um,
know. You just go for it and we'll know which ones.
That's right.
Yeah.
I shall bless thee with my presence in the morrow. Let's see. Thou's feast rage like a demon's breath in my belly. And thou spectacles hath wondered.
Ah, wonderful. Very well done. Very well done. Thank you guys for sharing.
Malk is always up for, I think Malk's always up for doing some reading. What are you up for, Malk?
Mighty is my Seishi, for the peak of such a feast surely eclipsed the horizon.
Oh,
As lost as Ahasuerus are my facial spectacles, which I use for looking.
Which I use for looking.
These are amazing.
Verily, the day itself hath crawled into the maw of the oven of Achnai and tindered a mighty blaze. Thank you.
Excellent. Oh my goodness. I'm really glad we did that exercise, Michael Durkin.
Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun
That was a
one.
good one. I feel like we should move on, though I want to just do this, but
Okay, we should though.
right.
We should.
We should do more. We should do more.
Okay.
I'm checking the time. Okay.
Now those guys are out writing plays right now, and Godspeed to them. Godspeed. But here's what I think I'd like to have you guys all do, and that is also write just a scene. Not very much. We don't have that much time to really, they got 45 minutes. We're only going to have a couple of minutes to write maybe a little bit of dialogue. So maybe 10 lines. Maybe that's the between two characters. Now, we had a couple of thoughts about the two characters, who they might be. So I will suggest a couple of relationships, but that is not in any ways anything you have to take. For instance, a patient and a doctor, a mother and a daughter, a father and a son. But, it could be anybody, employer, employee, anything. So just like 10 lines. However, here's the deal. Here's the deal, you guys. I'm going to give you 3 different ways of doing this, and you got to choose one of these ways. Your scene will either be written in single syllables, which means, of course, every character, whatever they say, they can only use 1-syllable words. You could use that one. Or your 10-line scene, all questions. Nobody makes a statement. Every one of those is a question. Every line is a question. Or you could write a scene where the first line, whoever says it, the first line of dialogue starts with a word that begins with the letter A. The person who responds, the second line of the play, they would have to start that line would have to start with a word that begins with the letter B, and so on. C, D, E, F. I'm running out of juice here. Okay. So you can either do an ABC scene, all questions scene, or a single syllable scene. So I think we're just going to say ready, get, set, go. You get 2 people, some sort of relationship, whatever that relationship might be, and have a good time. And we'll do it for about 3 or 4 minutes. Ready, get, set, go for it. See what happens. 2 more minutes. I'm going to say 1 more minute. Thirty more seconds, you guys. Or whatever. Or whatever. All right. All right. All right. I like it. I like it.
Yes, pencils up, pencils up. But you know what? We need to take care of our playwrights.
We need one more thing to send to these playwrights, and what we need to send them this time is, how about, and this was a tricky thing for us one time, idiom. One of the characters says an idiom, or I don't know if is that how you do it? Says an idiom or uses an idiom? And what idiom could that be? Now, we were stumped in our show one time where we asked for a part of speech that we could use to do our show, and somebody said idiom, and of course absolutely none of us knew what an idiom was. We felt like idioms, but like and of course now I can't think of one.
I had to look some up. So like at the drop of a hat is an idiom. Oh, great. Fit to a T.
Fit
exactly.
To a T.
Beat around the bush. Better late than never.
3 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Okay, great. Right. Oh yeah, exactly, Malt. I've heard that one all the time. All the time.
That's like bringing one's own
A bird in the hand
samovar
is worth
to
2 in the
Nitsi
bush.
Novgorod.
Yeah. Totally, totally. Excellent. So FYI, I already sent the playwrights, told them that they had 23 minutes left when they had 23 minutes left. Now they have 21 minutes and 20 seconds. So a Russian version of Bringing Coals to Newcastle. Excellent. Every cloud has a silver lining. I think whose suggestion did we take last time? Because I feel like I should just switch it up. Whose was?
No, that was mine. Chris, Susie.
Chris. Okay, Chris, I love yours for the heck of it. Let's throw it to someone else. How about is it Christina? I hope I'm saying that right. Every cloud has a silver lining. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, second suggestion.
All right.
And then we should get some reads happening.
All right, well, let's start reading right now. Who would like to? You're going to have to kind of do both parts, I think. Except for Lauren, I think I could read with you, Lauren.
What's that?
Yeah, because you put yours in chat.
Well, I didn't know how else to enter it. I mean, I'm a virgin here.
That's okay.
Sorry, sorry for distracting
No,
everybody.
We can do a scene together.
All
We'll
right.
just alternate the words. But does
Okay.
anybody else want to? Lauren, let's do ours first.
All right. Well,
Have you got your screen
you
ready?
start. Yeah, go ahead.
Who wants to do the first line?
What are you
That's
doing
a que-
here?
Why do you ask?
Are you from Head?
What's that?
What do you think?
Like I should know?
You mean you don't?
Who are you anyway?
Don't you know? And scene.
And scene.
Excellent. All questions. Very good. Yeah, for the next stuff, if you have paper and pencil, do that, and then you'll read it when it's time to volunteer. It's all good, Lauren. We are thrilled you're here. It's great.
Yeah.
Who would like to read their scene and play both parts?
Get those hands up.
Chris,
All right, Craig.
excellent.
Now, Craig, which did you use? What?
Oh, I went with the single syllable.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Okay, great.
Excellent. Like
Take
it.
it away.
Okay.
And so to set the scene,
Yeah.
we're in the woods, it's a hiker and a park ranger.
Nice.
Hi. Lost? Yes.
Oh.
Home? Maine. Lost? Yes. Oof. Right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Perfect. Yes.
Who else might like to do their wonderful play? And I'm looking at everybody here.
I'll do.
Mary,
I
is
heard
that you?
Patty.
Who's that?
Was that Patty?
Yeah.
Patty, go for it.
Okay. I did.
Oh, wait, Patty, which style did you use?
Style?
Well, I mean, was it the
all questions?
All questions.
Questions.
Oh, okay.
All right, great.
And it's father and son.
Okay.
Okay. Publication date January 10th, 2023, correct?
Exactly.
Why? Do you plan on pre-ordering a copy? Can I purchase every copy? What would you do with them? What pages are your wife's photos on? Why do you hate her? What's there to like about her? If I cancel the book and the Netflix deal, will you just buy me out? Shall we touch? Is it time to do the DNA test now, son?
Brilliant, Patricia. Brilliant.
Very well done. Thank you. Anyone else?
Anyone? Michelle, I'm looking at you. I'm looking right at you, Michelle. What now? Which style did you use? Oh, you're muted.
I did questions, and it's an employee and a boss.
Okay.
May I take tomorrow off? Why do you ask? Must I tell you? Is there a reason not to? Haven't you ever heard of a personal life that's personal? So is that a no? What if I said yes? Are you serious? Would that make you happy? Can I hug you? Is that appropriate?
Very nice. Yes.
Very
Awesome.
nice.
Thank you. Good. Nice work, you guys. Everybody.
Honestly, we're going to run out of time because we're having so much
Let's do
fun.
one last one. Then one last one. Anyone else
Okay.
want to read?
Okay, one more. Malt, go for it.
Yeah.
I did all questions between patient and Dr. Apocalypse. Oh, most faithful minion, are you ready for the Omega procedure? Actually, about that, I had some questions and concerns concerning questions, if that's okay. Is now really the best time? After you've injected me with the serum and blasted me with the radiation, will the faithful minion health plan cover any complications? Well, that depends. Do you have any pre-existing conditions? Does the loyalty bomb you implanted on my heart count? Are you planning to betray me? What forms of healthcare do you consider to be a betrayal? Do you really think I'd implant metal fangs into your skull and then deny you dental coverage? Didn't you deny orthopedic shoes to Stompy McKicker the Skull Crusher? Thank you.
Oh my gosh,
Brilliant,
yes.
brilliant. We have
Very
a
well
couple more. We got a couple more people who want to read.
We do,
I
we
think
do, but
Mary
hold
wants to read
on, hold
Christina.
on.
Okay.
Just quick pause, because
Okay.
I don't want to leave the playwrights too long. It's already past the 15-minute mark. I sent them 15 minutes.
Okay.
Real quick, let's send them an idea, some force of nature. You
A
know, like
force
a
of nature.
rainstorm, a rainbow, I don't know.
Get those, yeah.
Some
get
force
those
of nature that will happen in their play. A tsunami, a whirlpool, hurricane, the strong nuclear force, Sharknado. Then the water table rose. Excellent. Drought. Oh, and sinkhole. Ice storm. Oh my gosh. Durkin, which one sticks out to you?
sinkhole.
Earthquake.
Sinkhole. Oh,
Sinkhole.
locust.
It's a hole. 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 Okay, sinkhole.
Sinkhole.
Okay, great. I'm writing it in. Okay, cool.
All right. Christina, do you want to read? And let me.
Okay, it's kind of hard following Malt, but okay. May I have a coffee, please? What kind? Cappuccino, macchiato, flat white, latte, French roast, or Viennese? What's a Viennese? You don't know what's a Viennese roast? Didn't I just ask you that? Aren't you supposed to be a coffee connoisseur? Wasn't I supposed to just be a coffee drinker? Why would you come into this cafe if you were only a coffee drinker?
You guys are hot.
Good.
You guys are hot. Mary Love. Oh, I thought you turned into a little panda bear, Mary Love. I'm sorry. For just a second there, I thought there was some transformation going on. What style did you choose?
I did a combo. I
Sweet.
did questions only and alphabetical.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's hear it.
So originally it was going to be a teacher and a student, but then it somehow morphed into like a man and wife who were getting married or just got married. I don't know. You tell me.
I think that's improvisation, sweetie.
All right. So are you sure there's nothing you want to tell me? Big mad or what? Can I just go ahead and call your parents? Don't you have better things to do? You ever consider growing up? You fit into that wedding dress yet? Or, have you get a decent job or just another high score? Have you figured out the exercise bike or just the air fryer? Is this all you have to say? Well, Joy, is that really a thing?
Oh, good.
Nice. Very nice.
All I can hear, the reverberation of the question, do you know how to use the exercise bike or the fast fryer or whatever that just like cuts me to the heart there. Excellent, you guys. Excellent. Hey, how are we doing? I've lost track of what we're doing.
Oh, the next one, we've got a little shape, face, move, talk situation.
Was what?
Are you talking about what we're going to do?
Talking about how we're getting enough into the playwrights.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
We are, we have sent 3 suggestions so far.
Okay.
They have 11 minutes left. We'll give them one more suggestion at about the 5-minute mark.
All right.
Let's get in another exercise. Now this one might push you a little bit further out of comfort zone. I don't know. Again, you guys are doing great, trying things out. This one, for the first part of it, you're going to take your paper and your pen, and you're going to put that down. You're going to have nothing in your hands. We're going to do a little physical exercise, because a lot of times as improvisers, we don't get our ideas from our head first. Sometimes they come from our body. So there's an exercise that we do in improv. We do it a lot with the kids, called shape, face, move, talk. Now we're going to do a few in a row. What happens is we'll give you a word as your inspiration, and then we'll walk you through the shape, face, move, and talk of the character that that word inspires. Watch Michael Durkin for an example.
Right.
So first thing, he's going to be kind of what we'll call it neutral. So he's ready to go. Nothing's in his hands. He's sitting up tall.
Yeah.
You can stand or you can stay in your chair. Stay in your chair. It's fine. Your word is proud, shape. So just, you can see as soon as I said the word shape, his body shape changed, right? It's just a posture thing. And now that's like the first building block. Face. So he changed his facial expression, kind of, again, building on that first movement. And now just in your own little area, find some movement that this character might have. Move. All right. Now, the first thing that comes to mind when I say talk, just say it out loud. Talk.
I know how to use Zoom.
Neutral. That's how fast this is going to be. You can all talk at the same time. I'm going to give you guys just a few words and let's try this out. Let's go for it. All right.
I'm with you.
So neutral. Everyone's in a neutral position, sitting ready. We're going to go for this. Your first word is slick. Make the shape. There you go. It's very normal to have a facial expression already. Go. Awesome. Accentuate that face. Exaggerate that slick character face that you've got. Just where you're sitting, find some movement. Move. I know, it's great, Patty, right? Move. There we go. And without thinking about it, when I say talk, just say the first thing that comes to your mind, whoever this character is. Talk.
Want a used car? I
I
can get you in a really sweet
And
convertible.
Great. I bet you anything that already you have ideas of who that character is, at least a little inkling. All right, a brand new one. Neutral position. Your word is bubbly. Shape. Face. Move. And again, the first thing that comes out. Talk.
Hey, you want to go to Disney World with me? That would be great because I love Disney World. I've been there 100 times, and all I want to do is get you down there and I'll show you all the
can't
places
wait
that
to
you
Neutral.
go.
Oh my gosh, exactly. Okay, let's just do one more. I'm going to be a little bit not so obvious with this one. Your word is ocean. Shape. Face. Move. If you're not already, move in your area. And the first thing that comes out, talk.
Welcome. Please come in.
And neutral. Yeah, I love
Very
it.
nice,
Well
you
done.
guys.
Well done. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the words again, and you'll remember what you just created. You just created 3 characters and brought them to life. The first word I gave you was slick. Second word was bubbly. Third word was ocean. Choose one of those characters that you just started to create. And that character, from that character's point of view, you're gonna write a monologue. Some ideas to inspire your monologue. Your monologue could be to convince someone of something, so what does this character need to convince someone of? You can describe something that you're passionate about, that this character is passionate about, or to reminisce about a personal experience. Maybe they're telling a story about something that happened to them. So wrap your mind around one of those that really stuck with you. We'll give you a few minutes, again, to convince someone of something, describe something this character's passionate about, or tell a personal story. Go ahead.
Okay.
I got one.
Nice. If you're all done, give a suggestion of some lighting or sound effect that we can send to the playwrights.
A lighting or a sound effect?
Yeah.
Lighting or a sound effect?
Yeah. A disco ball? Good one, Michelle. I like that. Foghorn, always impending doom. Cracking eggs.
Lightning.
Oh, I like that one.
I'm gonna say a disco ball comes down.
All right. Disco
Disco.
ball descends. All right. We've got lots of
So-
characters here.
Yeah. And if you're still writing, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
They have
But,
3 minutes and 20 seconds. Oops, sorry.
Geez,
So,
it
yeah.
was so fast. And you guys, this was fun. This is so much fun. Who might someone like to do their monologue? Hand raise?
Was it based on like ocean?
Ocean? Have you got one for
If
Ocean?
that's what you chose, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to make speaker view. Okay.
Okay. And then I just say it
And then you just say it
as
Go for it.
ocean.
as Ocean.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this to you again. You're like a rock. I want to stop. I don't care. You're a rock. I don't care.
Very nice.
All right.
All right.
Very
all
nice. Very
right.
nice. Excellent.
Who's up? Who's up? All right, Mary Love, go for it. You're muted, I think.
Oh, okay. I wasn't volunteering, but I'm going. So I did a bubbly and then also kind of slick. So I did Moira. Hi, my name's Moira, and I soy homes in Illinois. Call anytime, day or night. My boys million homes.
Tell the boys.
Very nice.
Excellent. Thank you.
Very nice. Who else? Who's up here? Who's up? Go for it, Chris. Go for it, man. What word?
Ocean.
I said, well, we should guess, but okay.
They keep saying I was lost at sea. I keep telling them I found myself out there. There's so much space out in the middle of the ocean, so much peace. I listen to the whale songs at night and just know that I am just a drop in the ocean, at home in insignificance, adrift in my own life.
Lovely.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Good. Yeah.
Who else? We got such a little bit of time, right? We want to get everybody in. Who else? Anybody else? Michelle, Christina, Mark? Oh, Christina, go for it.
Hey, Ocean. I am as old as the universe. I have witnessed the formation of Earth from the beginning. My liquidity gave life to the first creatures. I am essential to all life on this planet. Some creatures live inside me, some float on me, and others die in me.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to Ocean for all of that.
Yes.
Excellent.
right.
Very good.
Now, Malk, you want to do your slimy or not?
I am impressed that you knew I would go with that one.
Malk, I only know you from Zoom, but I know you go for slimy. I went for slimy. Go for it, buddy.
Hey, chump, are you tired of getting passed over by hot babes? Ladies, Tired of having to settle for paunchy dorks? I'm here to sell you on my Sigma Champion Sex Master classes, a 52-week intensive where I coach you remotely through an earpiece you are contractually forbidden from taking off. Also, you are required to install cameras in your house so that I can monitor your progress. But here's the advantage. When I see you doing something wrong, I'll yell at you. Meanwhile, I will teach you how to attract the mate of your dreams and psychologically break them so they never leave.
Oh my gosh.
Can I have the phone number? Can I have the phone number to order?
All
Yeah.
right, Patty wants the 800 number.
Oh my
Michelle, do
gosh.
you want to do it?
I didn't, okay, I'll share what I have. I was sort of a little bit of a bubbly ocean, but I didn't get very far.
I think that's great.
So the other day it was raining and really storming, and I was getting a bit wild like I do. And all of a sudden these surfers came up and they started like diving into me. And I was like, this is my alone time. I just want to kind of enjoy it. Kept coming, and like the bigger I got and the bigger the waves I started creating, the more they kept coming at me and into me. I was hoping they'd leave, but they kept coming, and that's as far as I got.
Yes.
Excellent.
Very
excellent.
good. Very
We're
good.
gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. Exactly. I want. I told the playwrights that their time is up because that my timer did beep off during those great monologues. So the playwrights will be starting to trickle back in, and that was a great jam. That was really fun.
Oh, man,
Thank
that's
you all so
wonderful.
much for sharing and jumping on in and trying those things out. Yeah, that was awesome. Mike, do you want to say anything else before we send them away?
I don't think so. No, I think we're good. We're going to put freestyle and Synergy Theater, and we haven't talked about right away afterwards or registration.
We talk about that. We'll talk about that in a bit, right?
Am I ahead of myself here? I might be a little bit ahead of myself. But here's what we got to do now, everybody.
It's like Hollywood Squares.
Right? Listen, the playwrights have they all returned?
I think they're back.
Okay. They need to cast their plays now and prepare for the world premiere of the work they just did. So we're going to take a 10-minute intermission. Laura Valpy is going to put some websites. Are you going to do that? Into the chat, if you'd like to take some time to check out. Yeah, if you're going to do that, you can check out our companies. You can make a much appreciated donation if you chose to. You could register for next month's right away. Or, what you can do as well, you feel free to watch us go through the craziness of the next 10 minutes as we try to figure out who's going to do what part in what play. But otherwise, if I look at the clock, or if I look at my clock, what have I got here? I don't know what I've got here.
I've got 8:30 Eastern. So be back
So-
at 8:40 Eastern. But before we send you away, I feel the need to applaud for our audience and for all of our participants tonight. So please give yourselves a round of applause.
Yay.
Yes.
These guys
please.
were remarkable.
Really
We had
fun,
such
really
good
great.
fun.
But
All right,
yeah,
so we'll
like
see you
Mike
in
was
about-
saying, be back at 8:40 so we can hear these world premieres.
All right, take care.
And remember, drinks are on the house. So intermission, your house, haha. And yes, I'll finish putting the rest of the websites
Okay.
in here while we do this.
All right. So Cap Coppet, what do you got for us?
I have a play
That's good.
that I have not titled
Okay, that's all right.
or cast, but I would like, whoops, I need to get it to move. I would like Laura Valpy, if you would play Marcy for me. And Craig, would you play Dave for me, please?
A two-hander?
I think it's a two-hander.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? There's some kids off stage. There's some kids off stage. They're just like kid voices. So I need like maybe
fix it
Laura
next.
Livingston, Clara and Michael Durkin. Actually, would you be the it's like Kayla and whatever his name is. They're like
Okay.
fighting off stage. It'll be
Is it-
sort of clear.
Is it toward, okay, all right. So,
It's
all
towards
right,
the
so-
beginning. It's actually towards the beginning.
Okay, offstage kids, okay.
Yeah.
And now what about Laura Livingston? Laura
Oh,
Livingston? Yeah.
yes, I've got character 1 and character 2. Character 1 is Jenny and character 2 is Frida. Kat, would you be 1?
Yes.
And Clara, would you be 2? You start off stage, and Mike, character 3 has a really small thing at the end.
Okay. So I got small kid at the beginning and a small end of the guy. How about Mr. Craig?
Okay, a lot of two-handers tonight. I have my two-hander, which I sent you twice because I finished it and then I heard you talking about the sound effect. So I opened it up and threw that in at the very end. So you want the one that says revised at the end. And Mike, you're Mike, who's playing Santa. And Laura Valpy, you're Laura.
All right. Chris.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Can I cast you, Durkin?
You can.
Okay. You are going to be David. Craig is going to be Brian. I just sent out a revise because I switched the names in the last page on the last 2 pages because of Planet. So these
I
have
hate
the
people
proper
like you.
names. What? Laura, will you be Janet?
Which one?
What?
Which Laura?
Oh, I'm sorry, Laura Livingston. And Kat, will you be Allison?
Yes.
Now, did you say something about the names got switched in the?
I switched some of the character names, so like the last 2 pages didn't make sense. So I just refixed it and sent out a revised. So
Oh,
the-
okay. That's
Yeah.
good because boy, that would have fooled me.
Yeah, no, it would have made it. I mean, it doesn't make sense anyway, but it shouldn't be so.
And Miss Claire Rodriguez. Oh, you got it. You're muted.
Sorry, I always do
Yeah.
that. Oh, it's funny. I just wrote it down and now I can't find where I put it. Anyway, could I please have Laura Valpy, because she's Rodriguez, play Gwendolyn. And Craig, could you please play what's his name? Jeffrey. And Chris, could you please play Sir Charles?
They're Charles.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, send away, huh?
Did you get my email? I'm
I
trying
just
to-
did.
I got it, yes.
Cool.
But I only have one from Chris.
I just sent mine.
I haven't sent mine yet.
Revised.
Yeah, it says sent, but
Revised. I got your revised play. Yeah.
All right. Cat.
And
Cat,
right now,
does
I'm Yeah.
yours have a title, Cat?
Oh, I got it.
called Cat
Okay.
Script.
It's called Cat Scripts.
Oh, no.
All right. Sorry, I think this is Craig's. All right.
So-
Down.
Right now, I think I'm in Laura's play and Chris's play. Is that correct?
who's asking? I was looking at the thing.
Cat is asking.
Yeah, you're in my play.
And I'm in Laura's play. I don't think I'm in anyone else's play. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm in one place, so I'm gonna overact the shit out of it.
High-end Christmas. I got a high-end Christmas I got. Yeah.
Mine takes,
Revised, High-End Christmas revised.
All right, high-end Christmas.
I mean, the only thing is a stage direction at the end, which I'll read. So I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to put the sinkhole in.
Oh, watch out for that language.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Laura, did
Uh,
you send yours?
I just did. It takes place in an igloo, by the way.
Yeah.
Alone with chopsticks.
Hey, I have to go to the bathroom, okay? I'll be right
All right.
back.
Livingston, I got yours now.
All right. So I gotta start downloading.
High on Christmas. Where does it say revised though?
At the end of the
At the very end, does it say
title, at the
revised?
end of the name of the file. High on Christmas, Craig's Play, paren revised.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. The only difference is just it's my line at the end. It's a stage direction, so it doesn't really matter for you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna hope that I've got it figured out, or that I took the right one then. Livingston's Play. I don't see cats though yet.
It's on a separate email chain. If you go back to your inbox,
Livingston, Clara.
hers was not part of this thing.
Maybe because I retitled it. Sorry, I
Oh.
never know whether to retitle it or not.
Chris Marshall, I'm in yours.
Yes,
Okay, I'm David.
you're David.
Okay. And I'm
David,
gonna act the
David, the
I'm gonna
public
act-
defender.
I'm gonna act the shit out of it too.
Yeah. I'm so mad because I had a place for the sinkhole and everything, but I choked at the end.
Oh no! Oh shit! I went down the wrong one. All right.
I'm very confused by everybody's name starting with a C. Okay, I added. Okay, that's the one I want from Craig. Okay,
All right.
going away.
C.
Be back.
All right. Revised. So this one I'm gonna. get rid of. Oh, there's Cat's Play. Okay. Okay. No, I'm missing. I had it and now I don't. No. Now, Craig, I had yours. Does it have a title? No.
Just as the file name, not on the. It's called the Christmas High on Christmas.
That's right. Now I had it here. This is when I start to panic. All right, here's Craig's.
I'm back.
Is this when the fun stops?
It's only the beginning.
Just a
Hi,
pause fun
Christmas.
to build suspense.
I can't.
Yes.
All right. Pardon me, I had to go make myself a tea. My time says 8:41. Shall we call everyone back? Are we ready to do that?
I guess so.
Yeah.
So. Clara went to the bathroom.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Claire's here.
Oh,
Claire's
she's
here.
there. Okay.
I don't see Liv's.
Yeah, she's coming.
Is
She's
there?
coming.
Okay, great.
All right.
She's coming. There she is. All right. Well, should we go? We'll go. Got it.
Mhm.
Almost, maybe, possibly. I know, maybe I
Yes,
should
yeah.
go up the first play too.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, then in that case, audience, come on back. Audience, come back, grab your refreshments,
Have we
join us
lost it?
back in the Zoom theater. Yes, Lord. Hello, welcome. Come back. While you are coming back, I will call attention yet again, one more time, to some of the websites that I've put in the chat. In fact, I'm going to put that Facebook group in again, and attention to producers of Right Away. One of our audience members says that they are waiting approval. So we'll make sure to approve our good friends who participated in Right Away. So Right Away Afterwards is a Facebook group for people such as yourselves, anyone who's had a participation in this show. Excuse me. Sorry, this dang cough. Good thing we're virtual, guys. And of course, I've lost my spot of where we are. Yes, of course. So anyway, we would like to, if you'd like to continue the conversation about improv or writing in general, please do join our Facebook group Right Away Afterwards.
All right, we're going to zoom into the readings of these plays. Now, we ask you to keep your camera off during the readings of the plays. Now, if you'd rather not see the names of all of us with your cameras off, you can click on Hide Non-Video Participants, which you can find that choice if you go down to that camera down in the lower left-hand corner, and there's a little caret next to it, and you click on that caret, and it gives you video, I'm going to say opportunities, but I don't think that's settings. Right? Yeah. If you go to video settings and click that open, then there'll be another menu that you can scroll down, and there'll be a place where it says Hide Non-Video Participants. And if you mark that, the names will go away. And it just makes it a little more easier to view it. Yeah. Once again, it has no effect on the rest of us. It only has an effect on your screen. So if you want to do that, would be great. So keep your cameras off during the and your microphones off during the plays. But as soon as the plays are over, which the playwrights will kind of indicate by saying the end or whatever, then pop them back on and just give us the old thumbs up or whatever, because it'll be fun. It'll be just great fun. Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. And before we get the reading started, let's review the suggestions that all of the playwrights shared, the ones that the audience suggested and we texted to our playwrights. So the first suggestion was a line of dialogue. I totally misunderstood that. The second suggestion was a character uses an idiom, which is every cloud has a silver lining. Third suggestion, there is a sinkhole. And fourth and final suggestion, a disco ball descends. All right, and without further ado, we have, I believe, Kat Coppett is first up.
Hello.
Hello. So before you start your play, if you remind us of your suggestion, that would be cool. And we'll let you set it up in any which way you'd like to set it up. And then we'll go from there.
All right. So my suggestion was to send or not to send Christmas cards. We have the play To Send or Not to Send. And we open on Dave and Marcy. So we have Dave and Marcy. I will go away. I will read stage directions. And we'll just sort of figure it out. So we are set at a dining room table in a typical suburban great room. Marcy is sitting with a stack of Christmas cards. Throughout the scene, she writes notes and adds sketches to them in addition to signing, sealing, and addressing them. Dave holds one in his hand, staring at the card, and then Marcy, and then at the card, and then at Marcy. Marcy keeps writing and signing, likely ignoring Dave's attitude and faces.
What do you want, Marcy?
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, what do you want?
I don't know what you mean. I want to finish writing these cards.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Oh my God. I can't stand it. What is going on?
Well, you just come on and stop my frog. Eat my
Kayla.
shit.
Give George back his frog. George, watch your mouth. I can't stand it.
Did Kayla just eat George's frog?
What?
I heard something about stealing a frog and eating, and you said watch your mouth.
No, Marcy. Geez, what's wrong with you?
Oh, I totally misunderstood that.
Yeah, you thought our daughter ate our son's frog?
Yeah, I totally misunderstood that.
And you just sat there signing those damn cards.
Yeah. So what's the big deal?
That would have been depraved.
Well, it wouldn't have been pretty.
Okay, never mind. It's not important. Nobody ate any frogs.
Exactly.
But you can't be serious about sending this card.
I'm totally serious.
Archie, do you see what's on this card?
Yes, of course. I put it together. It's a collage. You don't think a Christmas card can be a collage?
Sure. No, sure. It's not the collage part that's the problem.
What then?
It's what's in it. I can't believe I have to say that. Look, this is my pink slip.
It's such a pretty pink.
It's a pink slip. I got laid off, fired, been out of work for 2 months.
Every cloud has a silver lining, or in this case, pink, I guess.
What the?
I'm sorry. A little joke. I know it's your pink slip. I'm not an idiot. It's not just pink. It's also important for the theme.
Theme?
You know we have a theme every year. Didn't you?
No. I don't care. Forget the pink slip. You have a picture here in the middle of a sinkhole.
Yeah.
You have a picture in the middle of a sinkhole in our Christmas card of the sinkhole that swallowed your parents' mobile home.
Yes, I do.
We can't send these.
I disagree.
Honey, Christmas cards are about reaching out to our friends and wishing them peace and good tidings at this joyous time of year. We can't send them a tsunami of grief and shame and horror.
I disagree.
You added the note Kayla's teacher sent about her biting that boy because she wanted the Frisbee.
And you were surprised I thought she ate a frog?
You added the instructions from our couples therapy homework.
Yes, Dave. Yes, I did. And that, Dave, is the point. If we just expect that everything is magically beautiful to start out with, then it never will be. The magic grows out of the muck. The flowers sprout out of the sinkholes, don't they, Dave?
A disco ball descends from the ceiling.
What is that?
That, Dave, is our therapy homework. Delight your partner. I remember that you used to go to the clubs, yeah, before we met. Well, I am bringing the clubs to us. Out of the mess, we will build the joy. But I'm not hiding it. First, we're going to own it, shout it, share it.
Oh.
The ball starts spinning. Mary stands up and takes Dave to the floor. They start to dance.
And we're going to dance. If you're lucky, it will make next year's card.
Blackout.
Very good. Very good.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Yes. Yes. This is the moment where if you choose to, audience, you can open up your cameras and give us a thumbs up or whatever you want to say to us. Excellent. Nice job. I believe
you both.
Miss Laura
Very nicely read.
Livingston. Once again, now you got to turn those cameras off because Laura Livingston's play is now going to be done. I believe, right, Laura?
Yeah. Well,
Great, Laura.
Yeah.
I can find you.
yeah. All right. I used to belong to this writers group, and we had this rule that you could apologize as much as you wanted to. Script. So I have a lot of apologizing to do, but I'm not going to do it because this evening will go on too long. Chris,
Way too long.
Chris, your camera's on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Away. The suggestion I got was in an igloo, alone in an igloo with a chopstick. And I'll be reading some stage directions, and I'll also, Kat, I'll read a bit at the beginning because I didn't write any stuff at the beginning about where we are. So I'm going away eventually.
You know, and I'm going to go away eventually too. I think I have to. And I'm struggling real mightily to find. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right.
Do we have to put on 3D glasses for this?
It might help. Probably not, though.
Okay. All right. And Laura. Okay.
All right. I'm going away. Here I go. The inside of an igloo. There are Chinese takeout boxes, and Jenny is sitting alone contemplating a chopstick in her hand.
The last of the food is given out. I had hoped that with careful rationing, it would last 3 days longer. But what does it matter? 3 days more or less, or now? Burrowing is no longer a real option, as I have discovered that the cold is too much for the chopsticks. I'm down to the last one. It has become a sort of, a presence in my life. A still, quiet friend, I guess.
Sylvia?
Ah, shit. My one silent friend. My Wilson, if you will.
Freda sticks her head in the igloo.
Damn it, Frida.
What?
I just wanted to get away from people.
Totally misunderstood that.
Really? How can you misunderstand that?
I thought you were just mad at Jeffrey.
Not just Jeffrey. Oh, so now you're coming in.
Because he was bellowing at Mark for no reason that I could see. Mark is great. I'm glad you married him. Oh, fried rice, good.
She opens up a new set of chopsticks and starts eating.
Frida, I just want to get away from everyone.
But we're family. We all came here to be together. And because it might be our last time at the cabin.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
I mean, not just to go through Mom's things, to be together as a family.
Family is overrated.
Oh.
Strangers often make some effort to at least be polite, but family? No one has ever treated me as rudely as my family.
Well, it's nice the kids made this igloo, though. Good hideout. Here, have some fried rice.
I only have one chopstick.
Well, there must be another chopstick. Whoa, look at that.
Sinkhole, careful.
They back up against the igloo wall, trying not to fall into the sinkhole.
Wow, it's where Jeffrey was digging last summer to put in the new septic tank. But he figured out you can't have one uphill of the cabin. I guess he didn't fill it in too well.
We need to get out of here.
The entrance of the igloo caves in.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is it. I love you, Jenny. I've always been glad you're my sister.
Disco ball descends, collapsing the igloo walls, revealing Jeffrey outside.
Is there a Jeffrey? Oh,
Jeffrey turns on his microphone.
Jenny, your idiot husband.
Jenny, Jenny, your idiot husband just threw the disco ball out the window. It was the one thing of Mom's I wanted. I hate Mark.
Jenny stands up, brushes off the snow, helps Frida up.
Frida, we're still alive. Jeffrey, your damn septic tank hole was improperly filled.
It almost killed us.
Ah, not really. Let's go in. You can have the disco ball, Jeff.
They exit. End of play.
Man, oh man, I got too many windows
Whoa.
open. I got too many windows open.
I must be the slow.
Rubbish.
I'm the-
Obviously written by a New Yorker who knows nothing about igloo life.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, all right. Listen, I think I screwed that whole thing up. I'm very sorry.
Oh, no. It was screwed up before you ever got there.
Oh, all right.
Thank you very much, Kat. And
You will have a chance to redeem yourself, Mike.
God. All right. All right, Mr. I think Craig, we're going to do yours now, right?
Yeah,
Yes, so this is your chance.
this is your chance,
All
Durkin.
right, I'll do my best. I will do my best.
So the prompts that I grabbed were the freezer section of a supermarket and a bong. And so, let me disappear here. We need Mike and Clara, you're still on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So this is High on Christmas. The freezer section of a supermarket. The shelves are stocked with ice cream. A man, Mike, dressed in a Santa costume, weaves down the aisle until he arrives in front of the ice cream containers. He carries a bong in one hand.
Jack.
He flicks on a lighter, takes a healthy hit on his bong, then carefully puts the bong on the floor and opens the door. He takes several different pints of ice creams out of the freezer, loading up his arms. Then he tries to sit down without dropping them everywhere. He fails at this, and pints of ice cream go rolling in all directions. Kneeling on the floor, he gathers his wayward frozen treats.
No. Come back. Come back, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. Come, Comet and Coupon and Dandruff and Mixer.
He's gathered them now.
Ah, was that right? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. Come Walker and Bobert, DeSantis and Green.
A store employee, Laura, comes around the corner.
Mike, what are you doing?
I'm trying to remember all the reindeer. It's harder than it looks, you know.
No, what are you doing on the floor with all that ice cream and a bong? Aren't you supposed to?
You mean now? Oh, wow. I totally misunderstood that.
Understand? It's what I hired you for. Now, all that back. No, what are you doing?
Well,
Open that.
I don't want it to melt.
You can't have it. There are people here to see you. Children.
Oh God, no! I hate children.
What?
It's the first rule of acting: never work with animals or children.
You're not an actor.
Why not Santa?
No.
Then I am an actor.
Laura grabs stray pints of ice cream and stuffs them back in the freezer.
Stop eating that. No. Oh, God. Michael, at least use a spoon then.
Ben and Jerry are gods on this earth.
Now stop it.
No.
Stop.
No. See for yourself. Have a bite of Chunky Monkey.
No, thanks. Mike, look. Mike, hello.
Oh, hi, Laura.
Pull it together. There are children waiting
Boy,
for Santa.
Santa's here.
No, you. You're Santa. They're waiting for you. You have to go up front and sit in the red chair and hand out fruitcakes.
Oh, God, no, awful thing, fruitcakes. No one wants those.
I know it's my plan to get rid of them. If I get rid of all the fruitcakes, then I can get a real Christmas bonus this year.
Good for you.
Thanks. But I need you to give them out.
Oh, no, I can't. I can't. I can't talk to kids. I mean, they really creep me out. Why do you think I got stoned?
Mike, you have to do this.
Maybe once I finish the Chunky Monkey, or this one. It's called Half Baked. Maybe not me. I'm totally baked.
Look, I'll make a deal with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will give you 10 pints of half-baked or Chunky Monkey.
I'll take them.
I haven't told you what you have to do for me yet.
Every silver lining, as they're called. Let me guess. I have to give fruitcake to the kids.
Yes.
They can't. Kids just,
What?
Well, they want something from me. They expect magic. I can't handle that. I'm just a guy who never got married, never had kids, never got the career I wanted, never got that, 007 decoder ring. I never.
What?
What?
Never what?
No, never what? What?
Oh my God, just eat your half-baked.
Hey,
What?
there's a sinkhole in this pint of ice cream. This isn't a full pint. I have been robbed.
Every silver lining has a cloud.
What? It's a good one.
Thanks.
Hey, come on. Why so sad?
I've got a line of children and parents waiting for Santa to hand out disgusting fruitcakes so I can win a bet and a good Christmas bonus and use the money to fly home for the holidays.
Oh, you should do that.
I can't. I need a Santa.
Oh, man, wow. Where are you going to find one?
I don't know.
Hey,
What?
look at me. I'm wearing a Santa suit. Hey, I'll do it for you.
Wait, what?
I will do it for you.
You will?
Sure, no problem. Happy to help.
Laura helps him struggle to his feet.
Thanks, Mike.
I gotta say, it's really luck for you. I happen to be wearing this suit.
It's a Christmas miracle.
A disco ball descends from the ceiling and hot chocolate's I believe in miracles plays as they stagger off. End of play.
Can I record this and play it every year like It's a Wonderful Life?
That's right.
Sure.
Exactly.
That's the way to do
Very
Santa.
nice.
I'll tell
Very
you
nice.
that.
Give the little kids gummies,
Yeah.
Pie for Christmas.
Very nice.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Chris, how about let's do one of yours?
Okay. unlike Laura, I am going to apologize. I totally had a place for the sinkhole and just forgot it, and the general incoherent rush for the end. And then the other note for the audience is that this play takes place on death row.
On death row?
Death row. And Janet is played by Laura Livingston, Allison by Kat, David by Mike Durkin, and Brian by Craig. And I will be the unseen voice doing the 2 stage direction. All right, again, we are on death row.
We filed the brief, and while the stay of execution is unlikely, all we can do is wait and hope. And I'm sorry, Janet, are you knitting?
Yes. I'm sorry, should I not?
Well, Janet, while you were playing with yarn, a human life hangs in the balance. And unless the court decides to hear the evidence we team uncovered, that precious balance could be
You're muted, Kat.
Kat, your microphone.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes, noted.
But come on, Dave. What else is she supposed to do?
Good point, honey. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe someone just said all we can do is wait.
Thanks, sweetie. And Dave, it's not like she's playing with yarn. It's kind of like anti-Kraft's attitude I'd expect from the prosecution, not from the head of an idealistic team of public defenders.
Thank you, you guys, but I'm no artist. I just find the feel of the yarn relaxing between my fingertips.
You know, you guys are right. I thought that knitting was a sign of not taking this seriously, and I totally misunderstood that. And you are the ones who's going to be executed.
Might be executed.
Right. Jesus, why haven't we heard from the court?
Everyone feels the gravity of situation, although Janet keeps knitting.
So, how did you get the yarn into the prison?
I asked for yarn instead of my last meal.
Oh, that was smart. I bet they don't get many requests for yarn.
Yarn is probably contraband because somebody could knit,
Yeah.
But what was that supposed to be?
knitting a noose and hanging yourself.
That's morbid.
You're morbid.
Well, it is.
I didn't even think of a noose. That would be clever. But, started this cardigan.
Janet, there's only a few minutes left. Do you have any last words or intentions that you'd like to share with us?
Yes. Yes, I do. The cardigan is for Brian.
Oh, Janet, no, I couldn't possibly. No.
As a memento of having sex.
What?
Janet!
This has been a horrible time for me. First doing the murder.
What?
Oh,
I got shot at trying to find evidence that would clear you.
How?
You probably know already because you two are lovers.
I killed my husband with needlepoint needles. I used to do needlepoint back then. A lot more aggravating than knitting. That's probably why I killed him, less because I hated him, although I did. But more that I was mad at all the trouble I was having at my every cloud has a silver lining needlepoint.
You're despicable, both of you.
She grabs the 2 knitting needles out of Janet's hand and stabs them both. She holds them up, a crazed, bloodthirsty look in her eye.
Allison, no, no.
I wasn't going to kill you, geek. I'm killing myself.
She stabs herself with a knitting needle. David approaches the audience.
If you found tonight's play incoherent, well, I don't blame you. As compensation, we're going to play you some funky, funky music.
The disco ball descends, funky music.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Yeah.
That's the way
Oh
to
my
do it.
gosh.
That's the way to do
Sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
it.
The sinkhole was going to be where she put the body.
Nice
Totally.
job. Nice job, everybody.
Good,
Nice
rewrite
job.
it, put it in there.
It's
You
the
got it.
3D glasses
Yeah, well,
that
the
Laura
second
won't take
edition
off.
will have it.
You know,
That's it,
it's-
that's it.
We failed. Oh, did you see this, Laura Valpy? We did have something to announce just before the last play,
That's
Oh,
right, we do.
and we're
And-
there.
We're there. This is the time because Clara's play will be the last play of the night. So before we do that, shall you make the announcement? Would you like
I
to?
think, yeah, I'd be happy to make the announcement, which Clara we're going to read Clara's play. That's the last one. And when it's all done, we'll turn those videos on, we'll clap, and then we'd like everybody to turn their camera off. And then we just do a little thank you to our clientels and our people. And then at the end of the whole kit and caboodle tonight, as we always do, we hang around for a little while. And everyone is invited to kind of come backstage or whatever and just chat about, what we did tonight or thoughts or
You know,
anything.
outtakes.
Yeah, a little talk
Yeah,
back.
just a little bit of a talk back. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bow out here and let the last reading happen.
Good night, Alex Rowe. Thank you for joining us. All right, Claire. Yeah, go ahead. Take it away.
Lauren.
Yeah, I
turn
will.
your- Okay.
I will. Yep.
Okay.
Gone.
My suggestions were, if I can remember, turgid was one. Ripped bodice was the genre, and pig, a little pig, just a little pig. Okay, here we go. Setting, a castle on the moor. At rise, Gwendolyn sits on a bench. At her feet is a tiny pig. Geoffrey, tall and handsome, paces the room.
You mustn't stay, Geoffrey. My father will be back at any moment. He mustn't catch you here.
Oh, you're on
Huh?
mute.
What is this? What do you say?
You're on mute.
Well, I'm not afraid of Sir Charles. Give me your hand, Gwendolyn.
Very well.
She shyly gives
Your-
him her hand.
Your hand, it's so small and so moist.
Thank you.
May I kiss it?
Oh my, well, all right, just a little.
Geoffrey kisses her hand and then slowly puts her little finger in his mouth.
Ah, your finger tastes like honey.
I spilled some a little while ago.
He licks another finger.
And this one tastes like cherries.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Can I have my hand back?
Never. Oh, all right. But it tears my soul asunder not to have you in my arms.
Please don't say things like that.
I will say it. My soul is asunder at the sight of you, knowing that I can't have you, sweet, sweet Gwendolyn.
The pig oinks loudly.
Oh dear, you've upset Benjamin. He's very sensitive. He doesn't like me to be upset.
Have I upset you, my love?
Yes, yes, you have, Jeffrey. You know that my father wants me to marry Sir Doug. He will never let me marry you because
I'm a gypsy and a bastard,
well, there's that.
and I'm poor and illiterate,
There's that too.
and I hid my first wife in the attic and set the house on fire.
Yes, that too. I only wish you weren't so very, you know.
Turgid.
What?
You think I'm turgid.
Gwendolyn looks down at Jeffrey's crotch.
It's kind of hard to tell in those pants.
Oh, I totally misunderstood that.
It's all right.
Let me tell you something about myself, Gwendolyn, something that no one else knows. I was born under a donkey cart on a dark, windy night.
I'm sorry, but will this take long? My father will be home soon and Benjamin needs to be fed.
Gwendolyn picks up the pig and starts undoing her bodice.
Ooh, can I watch?
My modesty makes me want to say no, but you are a man after all, and a man does what a man does.
That's true about me for sure.
Please hand me that doily.
He hands her the doily, and Gwendolyn covers herself as she breastfeeds the baby pig.
It's the only way he'll eat. I suppose I'm spoiling him terribly.
Not at all. You're very tender-hearted.
Suddenly, the door opens and Sir Charles, having only one arm and one leg, storms into the room.
Father!
Gwendolyn jumps up. Her doily and pig fall to the ground, leaving one lovely breast exposed. She quickly covers it.
I was just feeding Benjamin.
You spoil that pig. What are you doing here, sir?
I've come to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Get me my sword.
No, Father.
I said, get me my sword.
Sir, please, I will not fight you.
Father, please don't duel, not again. You don't have any more limbs to spare.
Every cloud has its silver lining.
What do you mean by that?
Father has a very optimistic outlook on his dueling injuries.
Now I don't have to buy an entire pair of boots. I share a pair with my brother George, who lost a leg in a duel as well. It's a win-win. Now get me my sword, woman.
Never.
Well, I'll get it myself then.
Charles grabs a sword and points it at Jeffrey. Suddenly, he starts sinking into the ground. The pig oinks loudly.
Father!
I'm sinking!
Hold on to my hand, sir. I'll help you. Still willing to help you, sir.
Oh, goodness. Do it, Father.
Don't be stubborn. Hold my hand. I'll pull you up and save your life.
Yes, Father, do it.
I'd rather die.
Father, please.
Sir, take my hand.
I'd rather.
Charles gets sucked into the ground. The hole closes up over his head. A pause.
Oh, dear.
He's gone.
Yes, he appears to be gone.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know what to say. My father was here a moment ago and now he's gone. It's so sad.
Well, these things happen.
I suppose they do.
So, since there's no one to stop us, you think maybe now we could get married? I love you more than I can say, my darling, darling Gwendolyn.
He wraps her in his warm, manly embrace. They kiss.
Oh, yes, I can tell now.
What?
You are turgid.
A disco ball descends from the ceiling. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees starts playing.
What is that?
It's nothing. Just a curse an old witch woman put on my family centuries ago.
A curse?
Whenever someone from my family kisses someone on the lips, this happens. And it's really embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh no! Don't be. It's okay. I'll get used to it. I guess. Yeah.
They embrace again.
Oh, you're not turgid anymore.
Yeah, I'm not really fond of disco.
Bummer.
The end.
Well, we needed one play that would shut us down. So nice going. Nice going. you guys.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah, it's
wonderful.
a nice after hours feel.
Yeah.
So nice job, everybody. If I could ask you all just to kind of turn your videos off for just a second. And then we'll come back to it all in just a second. But first, I just wanted to share a little something. And I think Laura's got something to say.
Yes, I do. I just want to say that we here at Freestyle Rep and Synergy Theater have really enjoyed these evenings of artistic exercise. They give us the opportunity to reconnect with each other, people we haven't seen for a long time, and with our audience. Improvisation in any form is unfinished, incomplete without an audience reacting and acknowledging and enjoying the spontaneous and unpredictable things that are created. So thank you for participating tonight, for being a part of this show. For some of you, for the very first time, and some of you are cherished regulars. Thank you for taking that creative risk, trusting in yourselves and supporting your fellow playwrights and contributing to the plays. And thanks to these friends and organizations who have generously contributed to the Right Away project. If you had fun this evening and would like to support continuing that interaction, please make a contribution to Synergy Theater or Freestyle Rep through our websites, which are listed in the chat. Thank you.
Everybody, come on back now and thank everybody. It has been a wonderful evening. Just a real wonderful evening. Great plays. The jam, I'm telling you, the jam was great. One more round of applause, I think, for our playwrights. And one more round of applause for our people who've been in our audience tonight and did some great jam stuff. If you're staying for the talk back, please feel free to pop that video back on. If you're leaving us now, thanks for coming. We'll see you next month. Hey, Valves, do you know when it is next month?
I surely do. Absolutely. The next show is on December 19th. And I believe Laura Livingston is hosting, perhaps with Lisa, we'll see. And I believe we also have Ken Adams writing, Kat Kopic coming back. I myself will be writing. Clara, are you coming back next month?
Yeah, Clara's coming back.
So yeah, December 19th, I put the registration link in the chat. It takes like 5 seconds to register. And of course, as you all know, it's free. Yeah, thank you all so much. This has been a great one, and that's what I gotta say. That's what I gotta say. How about you?
Thanks very much. So we're
Thanks for having me back.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, Craig, nice work, Craig.